What's up, you wonderful people? I wanted to start off with a little bit of bad news. I unfortunately have lost one of my mansions. And obviously that's not that big of a deal. I have like hundreds at my disposal, so that's not really what I'm upset about. What I'm really upset about is that for a 24-hour period, I went from $1 billion net worth to $999 million. And I know what you're probably gonna say, like, Lando, you make so much money that you probably immediately popped up to $1 billion like the next day, which I did. That's not really the fucking point. I put on this big facade like I'm this untouchable, extremely wealthy, godlike individual, and becoming a millionaire again just made me feel human again, which I'm definitely not. What? But anyway, sorry for the grievances. That's not really why we're here. Obviously this new mansion's pretty sick, so hopefully you guys can overlook all the poor shit I was talking about and understand that I haven't really changed and I am still me at the end of the day. So moving on, so I'm sure most of you guys remember the absolute dog shit video that I made you watch where you have to like choose which pathway is the right one to escape, and half the questions were worded horribly and left out important details that made me want to punch a hole through my goddamn wall. Yeah, we're doing another one of those. So this one's a common sense test by good old Brightside again. I don't know why the I'm doing this, to be honest. I was gonna react to another Tomorrow's Teachings video this week, but I figured it'd be kind of weird to go from like sci-fi to 5-minute crafts to absolute brain rot without any preparation first. You gotta ease into the brain rot. You can't just expose yourself to that kind of material without any proper measures being put in place first. But again, this video is gonna go through 15 scenarios and we're gonna see if we can get through them. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm mainly doing this video for my own sake. I'm not exactly happy about my performance last time, so this video is gonna be less about entertaining and more about just me proving that I'm not a idiot, and something tells me that I'm gonna end up producing the complete opposite effect. But nevertheless, let's put our thinking caps on, learn from our past mistakes, and if I do bad on this again, I'm just gonna keep doing these goddamn Brightside videos until my IQ becomes 1,000. Anyways, let's get into it. Oh, I should have taken an Adderall before this.
90% of people fail this common sense test.
I already forgot how cringy these videos are. I should have put a disclaimer on the screen or something before we started this video. I apologize. Not only do I have to like try really hard and like think through all these scenarios, but I also have to deal with all the cringe we're gonna be getting, so I'm really not looking forward to this video now.
It looks like common sense isn't so common, because according to research...
I'm like this close to postponing this video for another week, I swear to God.
90% of adults get these questions wrong, yet kids do just fine. That's because...
Yeah, that's because adults are idiots. I'm just kidding, but am I an adult? I know I don't act like it, but I think I am one, so maybe that makes sense why I'm doing so bad on these things. I don't know.
Grown-ups overcomplicate things while children use their common sense and don't overthink. So follow their lead and let's start.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't trust a word that comes out of this face's mouth. I know he sounds like really nice and genuine, but I feel like he just would probably try to kill me in my sleep or something. Just like his face and the way he's looking at me right now, and plus like his ears are like a foot off of his head on both sides. Like, what are we doing here? Just go to bed with your nightlight on, because this is the type of dude to hide behind your curtains, and if you don't have curtains, he's gonna be hiding under your bed. And just watch out. Don't go to bed tonight.
1. Which word would you use if you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand? You have 10 seconds to come up with the correct adjective.
I already really fucking hate this video. Honestly, I was originally gonna say fingerless, or like you have like a nub, which is like probably inappropriate for this video, so I would probably say like it's a trick question and like all your fingers aren't on one hand, they're on two hands. So I would say like you're a normal human being if you don't have all your fingers on one hand. So I don't know, let's see what fucking happens.
You should just call this person normal. I don't know about you, but I have all 10 of my fingers divided onto 2 hands with 5 on each.
I'm sure that question probably pissed a lot of you guys off. It almost pissed me off to the point of just stopping the video completely, but there are no words to express how happy I am that I got that right. Like, there's just no words.
2. Alright, we tested your anatomy, now some geography. If a plane crashes right on the...
I'm so bad at geography, this is not good.
...border between Canada and the United States, where should they bury the survivors? Whoa, are you supposed to know international aviation laws or something? Well, take 10 seconds to...
I don't know, am I supposed to know international aviation laws? Because I feel like your channel is internationally known for asking really stupid questions. I'm sorry, that was a little out of line. I just have a little bit of pepped up anger from the last video I did of you guys, and forgive me if I'm a little skeptical of your IQ testing bullshit, okay? Anyways, let's just answer the stupid question. I'm gonna guess it has nothing to do with where the fucking plane landed. You're just gonna bury the survivors from whatever country that they're from. So honestly, like if they're not even from the United States or Canada, then they would bury them in whatever country that they were from. So that's my answer. Let's see what this bullshit narrator guy has to say for that.
Have you made up your mind? Canada? USA? But are you 100% sure they bury the survivors?
Honestly, that one's on me. That I should have thought through that a little bit more, intricately. Still a fucking stupid question, I mean, I think all these are gonna be really stupid, but I'm sorry. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably got that right, and I probably just lost a lot of credibility there, but hopefully I can answer the next few questions correctly and we can get that credibility back. Also, my Adderall hasn't kicked in yet, so once that happens, then we'll surely get some right, okay? So.
How about this one? Imagine that you just entered a pitch black room. There's an oil lamp,
Okay, first of all, you're not gonna catch me wandering into a pitch black room, unless I'm like seriously equipped. And by equipped, I mean Kevlar, a gun, another gun, a third gun. See, that would be common sense. So can I skip this question because I feel like I already won, you know what I mean?
newspaper, and some kindling wood inside the room. But you only have one match. You have to make a tough choice. What will you light first?
Okay, I think I know how to answer this. He says you have one match, and I'm gonna guess you light the match first. You have to light the match first before you can light any of the other bullshit up. So, I don't know about the oil lamp. I don't know if you need a light to light an oil lamp, but you probably do. So, I'm gonna say you light the match first, and so help me God if I get this wrong, I'm ending the video here.
The oil lamp is definitely a good choice, but still incorrect. First of all, you'll need to light the match.
Hey, I'm not a fucking idiot, you know what I mean? I mean, I am, but like, according to this question, I'm starting to believe that I'm not. So we're 2 out of 3 now, which is good, but if there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm really good at blowing it, so this very well could be the last question that I get right. I'm saying that right now, so nobody gets shocked. Just be ready for that.
4. Mrs. Brownie, despite her name, loves the color pink.
This video is so cringe, dude. I'm sorry. I know this video is probably intended for like fucking the ages of like 5 to 12 years old, so I don't know why I'm doing this video at the age of 29, but I'm sorry. Just overlook the cringe and just focus on the test, okay? Just focus on the test.
Bungalow is decorated entirely in the bubblegum color. Pink carpet, furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink. So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
Again, it's a trick question, so I'm gonna assume that there are no stairs because that looks like it's a single floor bungalow. So I'm gonna guess no stairs, so that's the answer. And if I get that wrong, then this will in fact be the last question I do for this video. We've already been talking for like 5 minutes, so we don't really need to do the rest of this video. So if I get this wrong, that's completely fine. Fuck me, I'll just go do something else.
Perhaps if there were stairs, they would most likely be pink, but bungalows just have one floor. No stairs needed.
See, I didn't know that bungalows only have one floor, so I'm sure that question probably pissed a lot of you off, but, I just got fucking lucky, and again, probably gonna blow it from here, so just be ready for that. If there is a God, he's helping me do this fucking video. That's all I'm saying.
5. One day, a man got caught in the pouring rain. Unfortunately, he had
What an absolute idiot.
no umbrella or hat or anything else he could use to stay dry. Yet, not a single hair on his head got wet. How so?
I'm gonna guess he's bald, and that's why he didn't get any, like, wet hair, I guess. Let's just go with bald and then just see what he says. Otherwise, I don't fucking know, okay?
The answer is so simple, you'll want to slap yourself for not thinking of it. The
I'm probably gonna slap myself regardless, but we'll see.
man was bald.
There we go. Yeah. So what are we, like 5 for 6? I mean, I'm a fucking genius. You know what I mean? I mean, I couldn't be a billionaire without being a genius, so that totally makes sense. But I'm glad I have this video to kind of confirm that. You know what I mean? Let's just move on and see if we can continue this momentum. I can already feel my brain starting to collapse, so I feel like it's only a matter of time now, guys. It's only a matter of time.
6. How can it be that every single person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived? This is a straight-up paradox, and you have only 10 seconds to explain it.
If I only have 10 seconds to explain it, I have no fucking idea. Every single person, because the 2 people were not single, they were in a relationship.
The thing is that those 2 survivors were married.
Hey.
Every single person. Ah, I see what they did there.
Not fuck you, you guys are awesome, but fuck them. Fuck that, and fuck
7.
that guy.
Time for a tricky one, so be very attentive. What do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with?
Sit on and brush your teeth with? Nothing, because that's a stupid fucking question.
A bed, a chair, and a toothbrush. Common sense, remember? Don't overcomplicate things.
Don't talk to me about overcomplicating things when you're the one that murders people in their sleep, okay? Big ears. We were doing so well too. I mean, 5 for 7 is still pretty good, but I really don't like that question, and I don't like that guy's face. The reason I messed that up is because I was thinking about that guy's face for so long, and that kind of threw me off. So let's just ignore that question, move on to the next question, and I can already feel myself falling apart as we speak.
8. In some months there are 31 days, in others there are 30. But how many months have 28 days? Come on, you know this one. You've got 10 seconds to remember.
I don't really see how this is a trick question, but I'm going to assume it's just 1 month. It's February. I think we all know this, right? None of us are idiots. We're all smart here. If it's not, then I must have just misread, or I'm just probably going to end the video here. So we'll see what he says. I don't know. It's 1 month.
So, is it just one? February, right? Nope. The answer is actually 12. All 12 months have 28 days. Press the like button if you got that one.
No. No! No, you fucking idiots. That is the stupidest question I have ever seen. Horribly worded, horribly explained, and horribly answered. You guys deserve to have your channel banned for that stupid fucking question. We're gonna count that as being right. I don't care what the rules say in this. I don't care what the narrator says. The narrator's a psychopath anyway, so I don't care what he says. We got that right. Moving on. I'm never doing this again.
9. A man dressed in all black from head to toe was walking in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? And 10 seconds on the clock. If you need more time, just pause the video.
I don't need more time, you fuckface. But I'm gonna guess because it's daylight out and he could see him, because it's not that hard to see somebody in black when it's middle of the day, and it has nothing to do with what color the car is. So that's the final answer. I don't really think I need to explain this anymore. That seems too easy, but we'll see what he says. Middle of the day.
Well, it's kinda hard not to notice a man dressed completely in black during the daytime.
There we go. See, that was easy, guys. We got that right. Give me a W in the chat if you got that right. If you got that wrong, give me an L, and I'll make fun of you for it. So what are we, 6 for 9? No, we're 7 for 9 because we're not counting number 8. So yeah, we're 7 for 9. That's not bad. Let's move on.
10. There were 3 highly important rooms in the house of an extremely important man. One room was filled with valuable secret documents. The second one was full of money. And in the third room, the man kept expensive jewelry. But one day, an arsonist set the house on fire and all the highly important rooms burst into flames. Which of the rooms did the police start to extinguish the fire first and foremost?
I think the trick question here is they don't individually extinguish certain rooms, so he would just like extinguish the whole house from the outside, so it really wouldn't matter which room they start first. They would just start with like the entire house because the entire house is on fire. So I think that's gonna be the answer. God forbid I get this one wrong though.
You can debate the philosophical stuff later, but let's get one thing straight. The police don't put out fires. That's what firefighters do.
Oh my god. There's always one little word in their stupid question that just completely throws everything upside down, and I feel like my answer was still pretty genuine, because even the fire department wouldn't just individually extinguish individual rooms. What an idiot. What an absolute moron I am. It's fine, I'm not mad. Let's just move on and stay calm. Okay, let's just stay calm here, guys.
11. What's the biggest problem with snow boots? That's a pretty random question. Still, take 10 seconds to think of your complaints about this winter weather must-have.
The biggest problem snow boots face is probably the snow, because that's like their job, so they have to face the problem of the snow. Other than that, I don't really know.
Snow boots melt as soon as you take them home or spring comes. Oh, because these ones are made of snow. Gotcha.
Oh. No, you didn't get me, because you didn't specify that. Why am I doing this video? Why would I do this video if I knew that they were going to ask these, like, misleading, very unexplained questions that just have the stupidest fucking answers possible? And why is the image that they're displaying to, like, exemplify the question of high heel? Like, that also tries to throw you off, too. So, like, what are we doing? What are we doing, narrator guy? Are you trying to fuck me? Because I feel like I'm getting fucked right now. See, at this rate, you know, I feel like he's just gonna just keep giving answers that are just complete horseshit. Like the other video where they were just like, oh, trick question, dinosaurs don't breathe fire. It's like stupid shit like that. He's just gonna be like, oh, you don't put giraffes in the refrigerator because that would be bad for animals, you know? It'd be some stupid moral question like that rather than just a practical question. My final answer is gonna be just make a refrigerator big enough to fit the giraffe. So if the refrigerator is as tall as the giraffe, that's the refrigerator that you put them in. I don't fucking know. This is so unbelievably stupid.
So here's exactly how you do it. You open the fridge and put the giraffe inside. Then, it's better to close the door so you won't let the cold out. This question in particular shows if you tend to overcomplicate things.
No.
Hell no!
Just no. You have to overcomplicate it because it's a fucking giraffe. Do you know any fridges that can fit giraffes? Because I personally do not. So why the fuck wouldn't you overcomplicate it? See, there are like multiple answers to a lot of these questions. You could look at this in so many different angles that it's just like really stupid to even like wrap your brain around. And I feel like the answer that he's going with is the stupidest one. And I'm really getting pissed off now. I'm just really getting pissed off. I know you can't tell because I'm sarcastic 99% of all videos, but I am getting pissed off. And I will show that after this video's in conclusion.
13. Now, how do you put an elephant in a fridge?
I mean, just open the door and put him the fuck in? Like, are we gonna keep doing this? I guarantee for this one, he's gonna be like, oh, now you create a refrigerator big enough to put the animal in and then put him in. Instead of just like the bullshit, oh, it's common sense. You just open the door and let him in and he'll totally fit. But I swear to God, if he doesn't say the exact same answer as the last question, I am going to lose my goddamn mind. Open the door and put the elephant in. Final fucking answer.
All right, listen carefully. Open the fridge, take the poor frozen giraffe out, put the elephant in, and close the door. If you remembered the giraffe, you're good at thinking about repercussions of your actions.
No, that is not the answer. But I'm gonna go to the comment section of this video on Brightside's channel and just look through the comments. It is probably just full of people just complaining about these stupid ass questions. I'm pretty sure I've looked at most of their videos on their channel and like, I think their dislike ratio is really bad. It's probably like maybe 30% dislikes, so I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm gonna look at their channel after this because this is absolutely ridiculous. Let me just say something real quick. You never specified that this was the exact same fridge as before, so how would I know that the stupid ass giraffe is still in that same fucking fridge? This is not common sense. This is literally just trying to piss people off. That's what it is. Anyways, we're almost to the end of this video, so I'm just gonna play it all the way through. Then I'll go punch a hole through my wall afterwards. God help us all, please.
14. Noah builds one more ark and invites all the world's animals to join him. Every single animal gets on board, except for one. What animal doesn't board the ark?
That's gotta be the easiest question on this entire video. It's gotta be the fucking whale that's not on the ark right now. I swear to God, if that's not the answer, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
It's the elephant, of course. It's still in the fridge, poor thing. If you got this one right, your memory is razor sharp.
This video went from like asking genuine common sense questions to just complete like, oh, let's just make up whatever answer we want and just like say that's the answer. Like the assumptions this guy's making and just you could answer this question in so many different ways. You could be like, oh, like 1 million animals because all I can see is like 10 in this ark right now. Or you could be like, oh, the whale because it's not in the ark right now. Or you could be like, no, silly, there is no ark because Noah doesn't exist right now. It's complete bullshit. I'm not even gonna entertain these questions anymore. I'm just gonna get through this video and then just never do this again. We've done enough here, and I think my self-esteem is fine where it is, and I'm not gonna let this video tarnish my credibility and my intelligence. Let's just move on.
15. You're hiking in the wilderness when you come upon a river. You have to cross it, but you know that crocodiles dwell in rivers there. How can you reach the opposite side without becoming a crocodile's dinner?
Okay, so this is one of those questions that he could have so many different answers to it, I just have no idea where to even start. So for one, it's called Frog River on the map, so I guarantee it's gonna be some bullshit where he says like, oh, there's actually frogs in there, I was just trying to throw you off. There's a Crocodile Creek on the right side, so it could be Crocodile Creek that has the crocodiles. It also says Red Lake on the right side, so you could just go through the lake portion instead of the river, because maybe there's no crocodiles there. Or you could just say, go back the way you came because you don't want to get eaten by crocodiles. Like, I really don't fucking know. There's just so many different angles to this that I don't think it has anything to do with common sense. It's literally just like which guess ends up being correct based on the narrator's fucking preferences. Let's just see what this stupid asshole has to say, and then we can end the video and just move on with our lives, and I can make videos that actually matter in this world.
Don't worry, just swim across the river. There's no danger. All the crocodiles are on Noah's Ark. Did you figure this one out? If so, it shows you can quickly learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, no.
No!
You guys happy? Because I'm not. I'm not even going to address that. Let's just get to the outro and just move on. This is so incredibly stupid and just rubbish. Just no. We're not. No. I just have to say that if you got any of the last 6 right in this video, you either cheated or you are the narrator himself, and I would like you to please stop watching my video, sir. I can't even begin to address the events that occurred in this video. I think my reactions pretty much speak for themselves, but like, why all of a sudden did the questions go from like honest, tricky questions to, oh, from here on out, all the questions are connected and directly tie into one another, but I'm not gonna specify that when I ask the questions because I'm a serial killer psychopath that kills people in their sleep. I don't know, man. That was a lot more than I was expecting when I woke up this morning. I knew this was gonna suck, but like, damn it, did that exceed my expectations. If you guys think I did well today, give me a W in the chat, and if you think I'm the one that needs to educate myself and become more intelligent, then give me an L. But just so you know, I will be disliking that comment if you are one of those people. Anyways, I'm sorry for anyone that I put in a bad mood after watching this video. I hope one day you can forgive me at some point. But I think for the foreseeable future, we're just gonna stick to brain rot videos, you know, like Darman, Tomorrow's Teachings, bullshit like that. I think that's more of our wheelhouse at this point. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a terrible rest of your day. I hope I do as well. And until next time, my friends, go flying, flapping, fuck yourself. And also the narrator too. Please go fuck yourself as well. All right, peace out.